Beautiful views. Concrete campers going off grid.
Let's not. Take it easy there. Let's not go too extreme.
Then why are you in the woods, sir?
I mean, I like nature too, just like everybody else. I'm just checking it out. Hey, I'm on paved roads. There's a little edging that happened. We're good.
It's a new year and we're chasing new adventures. We're Mika and Reggie, camping newbies intrigued by the RV lifestyle. So we made the decision on the weekends to move from the couch to camping. And as Southerners, we always tow our hospitality and charm as we chase the sun, sand, and sea in our RV.
Who's camping off of here? RVs.
Red Top Mountain State Park.
Thanks for sharing.
Greetings, concrete campers and glampers. We're on the road again. Well, kinda. We are doing something a little bit different today. We're actually on a recon mission. Where are we headed?
Red Top Mountain. It's a state park in Georgia. So we've heard good things about it. We really have never explored state parks, and Georgia is one of the states that has some of the more beautiful state parks. So we're gonna give it a shot, check it out, see what it looks like, and then report back and see if there's actually some value to it. So we'll see. You know, guys, we really look for resort-like and concrete, beautiful views, manicure lawns, but we're gonna check it out and kind of get out of our comfort zone. So come along with us, and we'll see what we find together. All right. Training post, camping check-in, hiking trails.
Yes.
All right.
So one thing, regardless of if you stay or if you're just visiting the park, there is a fee for vehicles, and so it's $5, and they have little collection boxes like that throughout the park that you have to pay. This is the trading post that if you were to stay, this is where you go in to get information about your RV site. And so what we are doing, again, is just going to, number one, figure out what is the best way to make a reservation, because we keep having issues online, and then seeing if we can drive through the RV spot. Cute little quintessential trading post.
Oh, yes.
The lady was very helpful, so we received a map, and so we are about to drive through the RV resort or the RV park. This is the entrance to the RV resort. Now I'll take a left. I remember them saying that's the newer. It's not a resort, park.
It's a resort.
Sites 1 through 12.
All right. She wasn't
Gravel lots, and this is site number 4, which is a pull-in.
Site number 4.
Yeah.
It's a pull through, or
It's a pull.
back end, isn't it?
No, you go out on the other side.
Yeah.
It's a pull through.
All right.
This is a newly renovated section, and a new amenity to the renovated portion is there is sewer hookups. So full hookups.
Yep, which you can see right coming up here on this rig right here.
So this looks like a good slide. Number 8. That looks fairly level.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 9 looks like it's a really nice pull through.
This is deep in, deep up in there. You definitely got some canopy. Cover, plenty of tree cover. 10 seems to be a little bit uphill.
Yes.
That's not. I don't know. You have to definitely get yourself level, but you're in a mountain, so you're gonna have different types of elevation.
Correct.
Let's not negate that.
I think it's a loop. So number 12, which doesn't have a view, and it seems like it rolls back. So it appears like everything is a pull through in this section on gravel. Trees, at least they did a good job of clearing out around the sites. You don't have anything hanging over you directly. And this is the tree canopy, but these streets are narrow. Look at that.
It is tight. You can only go through they're one ways, so you can only go one way in, one way out.
And our girl? That's our girl. Our cousin.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this is the loop that we've come around to the front, pull outside of this newer renovated section.
Well, the good thing is you've got plenty of shade. So even during this Georgia heat.
So each side on this one definitely comes with a picnic table, a fire ring, and a grill. And this one is actually paved. Wonder what makes this one so different. This one and the very first one, these two sites are paved.
They look like they might be full-timers.
Or the guest hosts.
Yeah, guest hosts.
Yeah. Not all of the campsite has full hookup, so this section in particular is the dump station. So they warn you, there's a sign that says no trailers over 20 feet past this point. So they give you the heads up.
Trina May wouldn't be going down this hill with us.
Yes. This is where you can have tent camping and views of the lake.
That's nice.
Yes.
Opens up there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's 47. So that's actual campsite.
Like tent, right?
Tent camping.
Tent camping.
Yeah. Great views of the lakes if you have a very small RV. So this is site 41 where they you can clearly see, just put in a fire ring, a a newer picnic table where previously there was no power, but now there is power and water access.
Yes, lovely.
Does it accommodate 50?
Yeah. Kind of tell the fire when newer too.
And then a peekaboo view of the lake.
You got it done.
Okay.
So this is full hookup. Yeah. So you just have to run it to the back of the rig based on our
Configuration, yeah.
And then you got all this back here, I guess, to kind of don't worry about. This is actually not a bad spot. Because I mean, we could drop and then pull off and probably park behind. Yeah, so it's about 15 feet wide. So, she's 8 feet wide, so, center it up. So, this would work. This definitely will work. So, yeah.
You can tell by the trees, and this is the newer pavement. So this is a section that's been renovated. For me, of all the sites that we have seen, this is probably the one that is the most likely of a contender, given all the other elements, nature, tree canopy. This is the one that I would potentially consider.
She's pretty quiet too, so I consider it. I definitely would consider doing it, so we'll see. So hello, how are you?
The yurts have the best views at the campsite. They overlook the lake. They have electricity and water, so it's a little community of yurts. They also have a really cute patio. You also have a secondary area to sit out with the fire pit and the picnic table. They have a really nice visitor center in the winter. You can sit out and have a little fire. This is cute. And this is the area around the visitor center where a lot of the trails lead you to it. You still have access to water.
I guess I'm a little too old.
Yes.
5'12".
You're a little too old, buddy.
I'm 13.
You still missed it. You're a kid at heart. Sir, did you not read? And then behind the Welcome Center, there's access to a little dock if you wanted to launch kayaks and different things. This is a very popular section for kayaks and canoes because you're not competing with the boat traffic. We've spent a few hours driving around, walking around Red Top Mountain at Lake Allatoona. What's the verdict?
No, I think we found at least one site that we'd be willing to check out. I mean,
out of 50 sites, you only found one.
Yeah, I found one. But I mean, I'm willing to go ahead and explore it. It's different, and it really is getting back to nature and the type of camping that, you know, it's really for tent campers. It's a cool place. There is plenty of foliage and trees, and, you know, we're in the middle, well, we just kicked off, August? So, you know, the heat is still up and running, but I think it's, all in all, it's a cool place to come get back to nature.
Sounds like you are searching for some very positive things to say. What about, I like manicured lawn, beautiful views, and concrete pads? Does this hold?
No, this is a different type of camping. But okay. Look, I'm willing to open, you know, broaden my horizons, look at some different things. I have my preferences, absolutely. But I think to grow as a person and as an RVer, you need to expand your horizons a little bit more.
Okay, Mr. Positivity, I agree. I will say this is a great recon mission. Clearly they are doing some upgrades and there's different sections. A surprise for me is that, and one of the things that I've always been apprehensive about a state park is that they don't have full hookups. And so through today's exploration, we realized that they are in the process of going through on certain sites and upgrading them for full hookups. That is the bonus. And that ultimately what has led us to identify one site that we would be interested in coming back. We have our preferences. We have our sunny day ideal circumstances, and then you have other options. And it's a beautiful location. If you are a tent camper, if you are someone who does like more of a traditional style of camping at a state park outside of a resort, this has a lot to offer. If you are a hiker, it's plenty of trails that have intrigued me enough to say, hey, maybe, you know, something that we should explore. And then if you like water activities, I mean, you can just see over our shoulders. You have access to Lake Allatoona. The water is beautiful. There's so many access points where you're not on top of folks. And so for that, I think some point in the future, we don't know when, that we'll give it a try.
Well, I mean, you got to look at what you can do here. You can paddleboard, you can kayak, you can take your boats out. So it's really geared towards those that are, you know, attracted to the water. You know, and I think it just provides a different type of camping. That's all. Am I giving up Trina May and my RV and comforts of life? No. But it checks one box. I mean, you know, you have beautiful views. You really do.
Yes.
Lake views. There's water.
In the fall, I can see for us, it would be gorgeous. Yeah. Because I think some of the foliage, you can see the water a little bit more.
Yeah, well, true. But I mean, there's also some beauty in the fact that the trees are filled out, you know? So, I mean, take a look around, like swing them around and let's, you know, let them see the view that we're standing on a dock right now where you can launch paddle boards. You can see out here people on their ski-doos and jet skis and stuff like that. So there's a lot of lake activities, lake life, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think embracing that is a very cool thing. It's just about what you choose and how you choose to camp.
And so for the glampers out there, I will embrace it. I will provide a full report when we do. And it's enticing. We have never paddleboarded before. We've never got into a kayak, and this is something that it is intriguing. For instance, you know, swinging you around again, you see paddleboarders out blowing up and launching right from a parking lot, right from the visitor center. although there are some issues today, but they have restroom facilities. It checks a lot of boxes, and it's one of those things that we said we wanted to embrace within the state of Georgia.
Right.
There's just so many state parks, and we have a lot of lakes here as well. And so that is something that we're going to start dipping our toe into the crushed concrete. We're not diving in. We're going to dip our toe into exploring some of these locations on those weekends where we can just get out on 2 days.
It's a state park. It's not expensive. I don't know. We'll maybe put down below what the price is per night here, depending on the site. But I think it's under $50 a night. So you've got that, and then again, you come up here for the day and hit the water. Experience. Just having your own lake house on wheels. So it's attractive in that perspective. Now, the sites are some lackluster. There are a lot more to be desired there. But I think the whole point is for you to be your house on wheels. You park there and you get out and you go enjoy the activities and spend all day in the sun and the water, and then come back and, chill out at your site.
So stay tuned, concrete campers and glampers. We're headed into the woods.
Maybe. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.